Something very funny.
Yeah, let me hear it.
So you know how I did that thing in Dad's dream where I almost got 100%, but I forgot like 22 coins or something.
Yeah.
On that same save file, I also did fairly disastrous, and I actually did get everything in there, like at 100% of the level, and then I forgot to save.
That's that's just the best feeling.
I know. It was so cool, especially when I looked at it and saw that I forgot to save, and I just sat there. It was amazing.
The only thing I'd have that happened to me all the fucking time is I would always forget it was like 3 or 4 coins in Chin. That was my biggest problem level whenever I would do hundo runs.
I might do Hundo eventually, but Hundo no coins sounds more appealing to me. Not
Honestly, that
gonna
doesn't
lie.
sound bad.
Like it's basically 100%. Just no, no going out of your way to get 300 coins in every level, killing every enemy, breaking every light bulb in Dad Stream. Whatever you have to do in Shin to get annoying coins,
Yeah.
breaking every barrel. Doesn't that just sound magical to you?
That sounds a lot better.
Like
I,
it sounds like an actual good 100%.
I mean, I'd still like mess around and get 150 coins in fairly disastrous just to get the speed shoes right away, but
That reminds me. Do you need all the shop items in 100%?
I don't remember. I buy them for safety.
I think they should be, but I'm not the moderator. And
Because you.
last time I checked, I severely disagreed with all the rules.
uh,
Like, I told some mystery to fix them, and they said they want me to write them.
I
And
was.
then
Or I was.
I forget what happened after that, but yeah. Okay, so all crowns, all stickers, all videos, all clover upgrades, buying all shop items, and beating all the bosses. Sounds fair to me. I think all wishes could probably be included, but like, eh.
All wishes just seems like a very crusty category.
Yeah, as a category on its own, yeah. But like for 100%, I think it would make sense if getting all of them was required.
Well, we had this
Like,
discussion before, and the main thing we had was,
it
uh,
just doesn't save over.
yeah, like because of the fact it doesn't actually transfer past files. Um,
I mean, does beating the boss transfer?
no, not technically. But we decided,
Exactly.
yeah, well, that was another problem area because Koro's record, he doesn't fight any of the bosses. He just gets all the items and then quits
Then why is his run still on the board?
because everyone assumed that he would beat or somebody would beat it at some point, and nobody has.
Nobody ran the category except you.
Literally, yeah. I mean, and honestly, my run shouldn't be on the board either because I remember pausing a couple times to go pee. So that whole category is just like a mess of like tainted runs and like bad semantics.
So what you're saying is as soon as I submit a 100% run with video, then everyone else's run will be deleted, right? Right.
I'm not
Six
opposed.
hour run, here I come.
I thought about honestly, I thought about just deleting my run out of it anyways and just maybe texting Koro and being like, "Hey, you should probably do the same." But because that
But
230 I had was actually legitimate, like that was a run that I did do, no breaks. Like I just
230.
yeah,
Did you not submit it?
no, I oops, I I put in like the PB section on the Discord, but because I remember
That's it.
I forgot like I forgot like a couple coins and a sticker in Vicky, and that cost me like 20 minutes.
So you could have actually had the world record if you didn't forget those.
Yeah, and the run sucked
Dang.
anyways. Like it was a very bad run, but it's still almost recorded just because I had a semblance of a route.
Dang. So,
But then Cora would have came and pushed it to like sub 130 or something ridiculous.
So if we do add 100% no crowns or whatever to the extension boards,
I'd call
do
it
you
all
think we should
extras,
require? I mean, all extras.
just because it's like the section, or I don't know. It's like, because like the extra section on the menu is where you look at your videos and look at the stickers.
But you don't look at the clover upgrades and the shop items in the extra menu now, do you?
I guess not, but like you can go in game and look at the 4-leaf clover.
If we did create that category, though, should we require you do all bosses?
Yeah. I just don't like the idea of like beating the game without having to beat all the bosses.
What about getting all the wishes?
I don't think you should have to get all the wishes. I don't know. It feels weird to me to like I know there's a lot of semantics behind it, but like I don't know. It would feel weird saying like, "Oh, you don't actually have to beat the levels. You just got to get the things in the levels and then leave." All because we have this one skip that skips the last 2 levels, so you don't have to fight those. Which, I mean, for Escape, it's not a big deal, considering it's like a 2-minute boss fight. But, like, Vicky, that is a big deal, because I know Korra wasn't doing the pinball-only strats back in the day.
7 years ago.
Yeah. Literally not a
Jeez.
chance.
Did they even exist 7 years ago?
The pinball-only?
Yeah.
Probably not. Because they definitely didn't have... No, it couldn't have, because they didn't have infinite hover back then.
Also, just saying, I think it would look better if it said you must complete every level instead of beat all bosses. Because, like, it's the same thing, but, like, I don't know, saying beat all bosses just sounds different to me than just complete all the levels.
I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Nothing I say is that big of a deal, but, like, it would look better. Like, I do
Well,
the most absurd things that don't matter.
I know, because you text me all the time telling me to change things. Like,
I will tell people to do that until they just make me mod of the board, so then I do that.
yeah, like,
That's basically what happens every time.
well, I mean, like, when you told me to change the release date for Shadow Showdown, like, that made
Okay,
sense.
that made sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
like when I created the Jimmy Timmy boards and I saw 2 Showdown games were behind it and one was in front of it, it just made me feel a certain way, you know? Like you get that feeling when you're so mad at the smallest thing. Like that's basically what it was.
yeah, it's like when you asked me to change, like, one tiny icon on the board. I got that, just
Okay,
like,
no, like that wasn't necessary, but like
I just get
I
that,
don't know, I just wanted it to look better.
I just get that infinite rage. That, like, boiling tea kettle phase, you know, where you just, like, keep getting more upset.
Me when I tell you to add a background to the board,
Oh, yeah.
and then you have to change the entire color scheme of the board just to make it match with the background.
Mm-hmm. Literally all the games I mod for, I've never had to edit, like, the game theme or anything like that, so, like, I have no clue how to do it, or make anything look, like,
So
anywhere near decent.
the way I do it is the best I can describe it is throw paint at a wall until it works. Like you know the tile turner board, right? The web game, the first Timmy Turner game I was mod for.
Yeah.
Remember that game? Yeah. So basically, as soon as I got mod, I changed the background to it's a blue background, right? Hold on, give me like at least 5 seconds. All right. So I changed. Okay, it's not blue at all. I'm stupid. Okay, so it's like the back. It's like the game board, and then 4 pieces, and like I don't know, like I just kept changing the colors until I found something that looked nice, and I ended up on purple and yellow with the background of like a color of red, pinkish red, I guess, and white. and it just all looked nice and neat together. It looked amazing.
I mean, fair
And
enough. Purple and yellow are complementary colors, so yeah.
yeah, see, now you're starting to get it.
Yeah, I took
With
art.
other boards, I don't think I really cared that much, so I just kept it as the series background and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, oh, with the Jimmy Timmy games, I just took a low quality screenshot of the special I found on the internet and placed it as the background.
I want to watch that special again. Aren't there? Isn't there two
Three,
parts?
three,
Three? Okay.
yeah.
Because I know there's one where Timmy goes to like Jimmy Neutron World and it's horrendous, but like that's just kind
I
of how
think
Jimmy.
that's the first one, and then the second one's like a good mix. The third one I completely forget, but I think it's more of Jimmy and Timmy's world.
Gotcha.
Um,
It's just
Also, in terms of the web games, the first one looks like the best one to play. The third one looks horrible. The second one is also horrible, but it doesn't look as bad as the third.
hmm.
So the first one is the way to go. The other two, I wouldn't mind if they burned.
Also, I meant to say like for a lot of the games that have kind of been like yoinked off the internet, it might be good to add like a permanent hyperlink to like get the games, like the web games that have been taken down but archived.
You mean like Flashpoint? Like how you could just play old Flash games that don't exist on any website anymore? Do you mean something else?
Or like I saw, I don't know. I don't really know what I mean. I don't know. I'm just saying like
Starts pirating web games.
it's not pirating. They were free web games that no longer exist. If there's something that like can be downloaded, like I forget the
You know
one.
what anime is, right?
No, I
I
no never heard of anime. Absolutely never ever.
So I have this friend, right?
Mhm.
And they once told me they pirated a free anime. I never let them I will never let them live that down.
They pirated a free anime. What's wrong with them?
Yes.
It's like the it's like the fucking SpongeBob episode where they steal a balloon on free fucking balloon day.
Exactly.
It's like I'm gonna go to jail. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god, that was a great SpongeBob episode.
Oh man, it's one of my favorites. Definitely up there.
You know, they're just sitting in jail, and then like the guards or whatever let them out, and they
Mhm.
ask why, and they just start bursting out laughing, saying it was free balloon day, and SpongeBob and Patrick just sit there with that look on their face, like, dude,
It's so
un-
good.
I
It's
know
so good.
it really is.
Also,
You
I
know,
think you know that coin glitch that like or the crown glitch where it
nope,
makes it so that the crowns don't pick up like
nope,
unless you're close.
nope.
You don't. You
I
never.
know very little about this game compared to every other Fairly Odd Parents game.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know. It's one glitch that happens, and it's very infuriating because I don't know what triggers it, and I don't really think anyone does, but it happens. But I think it transfers over save files. Like I think the only way to get rid of it is to turn the game off and on, which is ridiculous.
That sounds really annoying, but I
Yeah.
know a different game that I used to play so much that had a glitch. Not exactly like that, but like no one knew what caused it, and it could like kill your run.
Mm-hmm.
It was like really annoying.
Oh man, it sounds like Dad Crash.
That that crash is pretty funny to me, not gonna lie. But like, okay, so you know what Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is, right?
Yeah.
The game I spent a lot of time on, ran every category in it, and made at least 10 or more people think I was mod for the game when I never was. I don't know, like, everyone just assumed I was mod for the game just because I ran it a lot, but I was never mod for it. I wanted to be, but I never was.
Yeah.
Like, if in the Fairly Odd Parents Discord, if you scroll up enough, when they gave me mod for Towel Turner, they said you mod Rehydrated, right? You should know what you're doing, right? Now, to be fair, I wasn't mod for Rehydrated, but I was mod for a different leaderboard.
I
So,
I
I
literally
did mod.
I haven't seen any rehydrated runs since the game like first came out.
Oh, it's like completely changed and whatnot, but I don't run the game anymore.
Literally, the only thing I know about is Obama skip.
I hate that so much.
That's all I know. Or actually, I know oil skip. I know there's like a revised version of oil skip,
Yeah.
but I ran the original BFBB, but yeah, never really
Oh,
felt the need to get into rehydrated.
imagine playing the OG BFBB. What a loser, am I right?
Oh god, sorry, the actually good BFBB.
Okay, buddy. Alright, so I remember what I was talking about rehydrating now. So the glitch was there's a strat, right, where you could like load the game and then like press back to like play the game while the game was loading, and like if you grab like a spatula or something, I got a checkpoint or whatever, you would like get that and it would load with that. So if you loaded the game, pressed back to get out of the menu, and then like walked into a spatula, it would save that spatula and then like load the game to wherever you last had your checkpoint or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was this glitch, no one knew what caused it, but sometimes the game would randomly just not save. Like there was this guy called Dr. Evilson, right? He was running for a marathon and he started off his run with the glitch. So he couldn't do any load strats the entire run. And the first like 5 minutes of the run, he was just sitting there like, wait, what's going on here?
I would be so embarrassed if that happened during a marathon.
Yeah.
Like I'd be traumatized.
Like the way the like something I got so mad about once was that happened to me once. I was on a run, right? The best run I've ever done with the best movement I've ever done, and it died because of that glitch.
That's so
I never got a decent run like that ever since. The closest I ever got was a minute behind, and then I killed that doing something stupid. And I
dude.
stopped running the game for like a month, and that became 2 months. Then I left the community, caused some drama. You know that cool stuff, right?
Yeah, the really
Uh,
fun drama.
yeah,
Kind of
is
like
someone who was on my side doing it once said was, oh my god, I forget what he said, but what he said was so funny. I think he said it was Doomsday or whatever.
well, I mean, it's kind of like I remember when
Oh wait,
Oscar
that's exactly what he said. He said Doomsday. Yeah. Okay. Well, with Oscar it was different. That was just a leaderboard disagreement that he really didn't want, but
yeah,
everyone else kind of did. Like what I did.
like he
Like
I
I
don't
got people who were mods of the game who didn't talk in the chat for like a year. I got them to say something to me.
mhm.
Like hold on. There's this screenshot that I find hilarious. Hold on. I expect you to check your DMs mid round now, of course, obviously.
Yeah, right now I was trying to do all the movement stuff to get the second wish.
Yeah, you can play the game blindfolded, right?
Oh yeah, I'll be like the one like worst cheater in Super Mario 64 blindfold.
Yeah, I don't get that reference.
No, it was a dude that like basically he faked an entire blindfold speedrun and like everyone in his chat believed him because nobody had experience with blindfolded SM64. But it was literally just like him doing like playing the game. I think he could see through his blindfold, and then when he got caught and got called out, he was like, "What you guys don't know is that video was actually a joke, and you guys just didn't get it." It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
I was looking at Discord and I saw some mystery typing. I
Hmm.
didn't know what he was gonna say, and then like he DM'd me and I checked it and it said, "Give me your split background." And then like I said which one. I know which one he's talking about, but like I said which one because I've had so many split backgrounds. Like I could send him a picture of a cow if I wanted to.
Hell yeah.
So, and then the picture of SpongeBob with the cowboy hat and the diaper. It's like my favorite one, but it's so stupid. I just don't want to use it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Split backgrounds always like look tacky to me. I don't know.
who uses anime split backgrounds.
Yeah, anime's tacky.
Like the true speedrunner.
I remember I'm not a big anime person, but that I'm also not a TV show person in general, so it's not like that surprising. But I remember I had a crush on a girl in like 6th grade, and she was really into anime, so I tried watching Attack on Titan, and that was the
I
only time
think you told me this story actually.
actually.
I think you told me something like that.
It's
I
one of
don't
my
think you told me what anime it was, but I'm pretty sure you told me the thing about 6th grade.
yeah, no, that was bad. He ended up actually moving to Japan, and I think they might be transgender now. I don't know. I lost contact with them, but
I just went to a server and I immediately got greeted into SpongeBob and Fortnite. That
SpongeBob
was
and
like best day of my life. Oh, that's where I got from. Okay, hold on.
is it bad that I like actually play and enjoy Fortnite?
No, I played that with Akiri a bit. It was very fun, and then I stopped playing with them.
Yeah, it's usually like I'll
It
just
was fun.
oh fuck off. I usually just drink alcohol and then just go.
We should record that. Content's on the line.
Honestly, I thought about it, but I don't want to be like the dude who's like, guys, I need to record this. Like,
Oh
also,
my god, there's a video that someone sent me, like quite literally a year ago, that is somehow still up on YouTube.
mm-hmm.
And it's so funny to me. Like, it shouldn't be funny. It should be like gross or whatever. But like, I find it so funny. It was amazing.
Oh, why am I? My movement in this level has just been so ass.
Oh, this is like the best thing I've ever seen.
I can actually look. Hold on. Oh god, JB.
Yeah, basically he wasn't really active in the Discord anyway, but he hadn't typed in the rehydrated chat in like a year.
Mm-hmm.
And when like I was discussing with the people who are on my side that I got those people to say stuff. Like I got the cool square to say stuff. I got Jessway to say stuff. I got JBHJ to say stuff. I just got like everyone to say stuff.
I
It
haven't
was
watched.
pretty nutty.
I haven't watched JB in like a year, or like maybe not a year, but like a couple of months. Because I watched a lot of him, like I want to say like spring, but it was like at a time where he's pretty low, so like he would freak out on stream a lot, and it made me really uncomfortable. So like I just kind of dipped out and stopped watching. I felt so smart as a kid for discovering Suit Skip.
What?
When I was like really little, I did Suit Skip, like without actually like knowing that was a thing.
When I was a child, you know how you're supposed to get the yellow stars? I somehow didn't know those existed. So I was trying to just skip the suit at the beginning. It was
You're
fun.
like,
I
it's
think I
impossible.
eventually found out where the yellow stars were, but I don't remember.
You sat there like the game's impossible. The game
Yeah,
cheats.
that was basically me. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I mean, I was one of those kids for a while that screamed hacker while playing Call of Duty, so I guess I'm not that much better. No, I wanted reverse suit. Reverse suit skip is so satisfying. I always wait an uncomfortable. Oh, fuck. Oops, that's not good. I always wait like a very long time on the robot to do the scene skip just because of how many times I've lost runs to it. No. That's good. That's good.
Imagine dying like that.
I never claimed to be good at this game.
Okay, Mr. Third Place.
Actually, I'm in 4th. Even though I should be in 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in 3rd, I'm in 4th because, for whatever reason, Earl did or used the auto splitter on one of my old runs. Like my real
Yeah, that auto splitter bad.
auto splitter bad, life split good. Oh good. Oh good. God. All right, that's fantastic.
So, like, when you gonna get rid of the auto splitter?
Well, I don't really have much control over that.
You do.
I mean, there's
You'll probably just get removed as a mod for it.
yeah, that is. Which, to be fair, I probably shouldn't be a mod anyways. I was literally only added because they needed help retiming runs, and then I never retimed a single run with the auto splitter. So.
I mean, so was that Rebel Rose person, and they just like aren't active on Speedrun.com anymore. But also, you wanna know why some mysteries mod of the game? No one verified his run in like 3 months. And this was during the time when you were mod, so I'm severely disappointed in you.
Was it?
It was, yeah. Like, like Earl was inactive for like 1 month at the time. Rebel was also inactive for like a month. You were active and Jamaican was active. And somehow, the run just still went unverified for 3 months. I don't know if it's because no one wanted to retime it with the auto splitter, but like...
It was probably that. Honestly, if it didn't have auto split time, I probably saw that and was like, no, I'm not doing that. Because I'm pretty sure, I think they said that they had problems getting the auto splitter to work with their stuff anyways, so if they had problems with it, I probably would have as well.
I said I had a problem with the auto splitter,
Hmm?
and then what I was told was that everything looked correct, so they didn't know what was wrong with it. So, like, I can't use it even if I want to, and I don't.
Auto splitter good, don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry
I'll
about
just
it.
look. Yeah, see, that's the way I do it. I don't know why you do it from the other side of the
Well,
ladder.
I thought it was easier, and then I
It's
switched.
not.
I switched to your method and got it first try. So I guess I was just. I was literally. Oh, fuck off. I was literally sitting there like I'm
Just
stumped.
save 2 minutes from that.
I know. Because you said that in the chat, and I was like, well, oh, is that a soft lock? No, it's not. Okay. I've never had that happen before.
That's pretty funny.
This run is kind of stinky already. If I didn't get dad skip first try, then this would be so much worse. But yeah, the only game, like, for this game, I almost thought about removing myself as mod a bunch.
You told me. You told me.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, I tried really hard to become a mod anyways, but honestly, I don't really feel like I did anything to deserve it. I just kind of ran the game for a long enough time to become, like, trustworthy.
I want to, but I disagree with the rules too much, and I would just do stuff without asking anyone.
Yeah.
Like, the way I do it for most games, I'm usually the only active mod anyway, or I'm just the only one who really cares. I usually just change stuff without asking anyone else.
That's how I do it for I run Narnia as well. Whenever I
Yeah,
want to change to be made in Narnia, I usually just do it.
aren't you like the only active mod though, or something?
The other mod, like if I text on Discord, they'll respond, but I don't know what their SRC pages are like. I don't know. I'm the only one to add like a category in like the last couple of years.
Last couple of years.
Yeah, because all they had when I first got into the community, there was only any percent in hundo, and I did any percent, got world record, and then I got bored because I didn't want to do 100% for a while. One guy added cheat percent, which is like you're allowed to make yourself invincible and unlock all the abilities. Oh fuck. Ooh. Um, and then we added cheat 100% and no abilities any percent, which abilities are just like upgrades. But yeah, those are like the only things I've added.
Interesting.
Oh man, I can't wait to get a second world record and then go eat food.
That sounds amazing.
But it's like college dining hall food, so it's not like it'll be that great.
It'll be amazing, I promise.
Yeah, I'll get pink chicken and undercooked everything.
See, now you're getting it, Spirit.
Yeah, I'll get some funny disease.
Yeah, see? A win-win for everyone.
There was a college in my state that like had a whole entire movement because like they would kept cooking like they would kept sending or giving them like undercooked chicken and shit. So like literally everyone would just like not eat for days at the dining halls just because like the food there was so terrible.
Dang.
I don't know. The food we have here is like pretty solid though. I had eggs this morning and they slapped. Honestly, I have like football playing in the corner of my eye, and like I'm spending more time looking at that than the game, which probably isn't a good thing.
Is that your favorite sport?
To watch, yes. To play, no.
Why?
Because football hurts.
Fair.
Honestly, my favorite, or honestly, that's kind of a lie. My favorite sport to watch might be slapboxing. Slapboxing is so fun.
Wow, he lost time. What an idiot.
It did indeed. But it's fine. We have like 10 minutes to save and clue, so.
That was yeah. You failed at pit skip a lot.
And
And that
literally
was
the only
funny.
reason I got it was because I got lucky and fell on the platform.
So like I don't know where I learned how to do anything in this game, but I was doing pit skip a weird way for the longest time. And I saw Peter. You know who You're Not Peter is, right?
No, I don't.
Wow. I'm telling Peter you don't know who he is.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry. Sorry.
so he was learning the game or whatever. And I
Mm-hmm.
was watching the way he was doing pit skip, and he was doing that thing where you land on like an invisible land or whatever, and then just run to the door and
Mm-hmm.
such. And the way I did it was I would like do pit skip and then just try to force myself forward and then jump up the wall to the door.
Yeah, which
So
is
I
how
failed.
most people do it.
That is?
Or, you're talking about like jumping up the wall after you flip the room back around?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I do it. I just got lucky and ended up hitting the platform.
Interesting. So, yeah, so I failed the way I do it. So then I tried to do it the way Peter was doing it, and I got it first try, and I think that's easier than whatever I was doing. And I don't know where I learned where I was doing it.
Well, it's easier because like it's a giant ass platform, but it's inconsistent because the platforms are moving.
Are they actually?
Yeah, if you go through the game casually, you're supposed to have the magnifying glass, which is the third wish. And the magnifying glass like shows you a trail that you're supposed to follow, and it makes invisible platforms visible. Like the
So
next
you're
room.
saying you could technically hop across like a bunch of invisible platforms.
Yeah, it is possible. It's fully possible to just run and jump and hope. But
You
it,
should do that for fun one day.
I'd rather not.
You should.
Should and can are like two very different things.
You should though.
But yeah, the next room over with the fireplace, it has the same deal where there's invisible platforms that you can only see with the magnifying glass. Just don't fall in the present, right? That's not the present? Yeah. Fuck. Alright, never mind. No, I have pea brain.
Well, imagine doing that.
What the hell? Cameron, please.
The camera in this game sucks. You should know this by now.
Honestly, it's usually not that bad. It's usually not bad enough to, like, prevent me from even seeing where I'm going to the slightest degree. There we go. Alright, let's not fall again, right? Okay. Doug Dimmadome is in the chat. Owner of the Dimmadome.
That's great.
That
I
is,
like that.
it's fantastic. I love it.
Now get this first try or I'm gonna make so much fun of you.
Oh my god, now the pressure's on. World record pace means nothing compared to getting made fun of.
Getting made fun of
Oh my
by
god.
a PS2 runner.
My god.
Oh. Dang,
I
you
don't know.
did it.
I should have died there. I definitely should have died. I'm not gonna make that. Yeah.
Now I don't have to make fun of you. How does it feel?
It feels like I am on world record pace.
Not again.
Oh wait, I can do this. I'm dumb.
I think you would have just saved more time if you would have just continued what you were doing instead of going back, not gonna lie.
What'd I do?
I think you should have just kept continuing what you were doing instead of doing the thing. Wait, jump on the thing.
Probably. I don't know.
Like if you would have done the jumping on the thing first, yeah, that would have been better.
Yeah, but I like showing my game knowledge of what I can do. Oh my god, that was clean.
Oh, nice.
That was very clean. Also, it says that my sum of best. It says my best possible time is a 58:33, and my sum of best is a 1 hour 43. Live Split is a good program.
Dude, we should just give live split a award or something. Also, you ever just have like 4 speedrun.com tabs open at the same time and you
No.
forget why?
No. I just operate in one tab. I usually
You
have like.
operate in one tab. Like that's understandable, but I find that disgusting.
Well, I find it
I
disgusting how much you tinker with speedrun.com pages.
Okay, that's fair, and I'm working on it. Okay, listen, I already left like over 30 leaderboards in moderation. And then Peter and some mystery dragged me back into Fairly OddParents, and then I got mod for like 20 of them back.
You were mod for like 30 boards.
I was mod for like 40 at once, and I left like 6 or 8 or something. And then I just kept on getting some, and then I kept leaving some occasionally, you know, stuff like that.
Do you just run
And
that
the
many
day
games?
came, well, there was only like 2-3 boards that I never actually ran the game for, but most of them I did run the game, you know. I run too much stuff, okay?
Jack of all trades.
Like, uh, like, um, I ended up leaving. Oh my god, why am I mod for all this? Okay, so, let's see. Right now I'm mod for 23 games, all of them being Fairly OddParents, except for the multiple Phineas and Ferb games leaderboard. I didn't leave that simply because I'm the reason why the board was created, so I'd just feel terrible if I got the board created, did 2 runs, and then left the mod team and the server.
That's fair.
And Bikini Bomb Chess, because that was the first game I was ever mod for, and in the words of like everyone else in the community, I carried that game on my back the entire time. Like the original super mod Josho said that to me, and I was just like, oh, thanks.
Thanks,
And like
man.
months later I said that to Hutchzilla, who's just like an old runner, and they said, I mean, yeah, it was true. You're the one who kept the game alive. And I was like, oh, yeah, I mean, probably, yeah. So yeah, I was mod for those two boards only, and then I submitted it on and waited 3 weeks to get mod for Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron. It's a PC game and GBA game, but at the time I was only the PC board.
Mm,
Because that game was honestly a really good speedrun. It's pretty fun, and the mod wasn't active. So my plan was to just get mod for that game after doing a few runs because that's really fun. So
gotcha.
my plan was just being mod of boards that I cared about or games that I cared about, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was mod for those three. I made more mods for the Jimmy Neutron game. I added a GBA category, if anyone ever does that eventually, which someone should. And then one day, some mystery DM'd me and was like, "Are you ever gonna join the OddParents Discord again?" I said, "I don't know." And then later that day, Peter said, "I was testing if the OddParents breaking the rules loads, and OG Xbox is faster than 360." So then I joined the Discord again, made that announcement, and Semester gave me the series mod role, and I was just like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm staying now. Can I have mod back for every board I was moderator for?" And that happened, and I
Huh.
got super mod in like every board except three, I believe.
Gotcha.
So basically, every leaderboard I mod except three out of the 23, um, I'm super modding, which is cool.
I got super modded for Narnia, and I still don't know why. Because I got added as a normal mod. Because I think there's 5 mods currently for that game. But 2 haven't been active in years. They joined
Just
they joined the Discord and then asked who the most active player was, and I
they said
was.
you.
Yeah, no, because I was at the time, because I was the only one doing anything with the game. Um, so then he gave me super mod and then removed himself as a mod. I was like, okay. So
Fair.
I got moved from, like, they asked me to be mod one day, and I got, got added and all that, and then I went from that to being like the most powerful mod in like a matter of like a week.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great.
Um,
Also, my live split got messed up so bad that it says I'm 4 minutes behind.
I think this is the split where it messed everything up.
Yeah, because I think
I imagine you just like split or whatever, and then like nothing will happen, and then it'll just say -5 minutes.
yeah, no, it's definitely gonna do that somewhere.
Um, yeah, at
Else,
least you know where you need to fix your splits now.
yeah, I'll probably. I don't even know what I'll have to do. Oh wait, I didn't mean to
You
go
just
here.
like have to delete the gold time or PB time or whatever.
Yeah,
No,
I,
remember to get the purple stars.
yeah, I didn't mean to come here first, but I guess we'll do that. That
Nice gold.
yeah, no, plus 6 minute gold. I'm just really good at the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like right back. I promise.
You're leaving, actually fake. Okay, now we actually get the star. Okay, Paul Gutters. Nice. Okay, cool. Buzz. God, phone. Could you this my phone? I'm so sorry. Don't know why it got popular all of a sudden in the last 20 seconds, but that is indeed a thing. This time we're actually gonna get the that. actually get the second wish and not lose like 5 minutes for not doing so. Ooh, come on. No, come on.
So do you remember to save that 9 minutes and the Vicky boss fight this time?
I did indeed grab all the stars I need.
Alright, so what was I telling you? Okay, so I used to be mod for like 40 leaderboards or something.
Yeah,
And
you went through
uh,
that whole finag or the whole story.
the what?
You went through like the whole chronicle of like leaving a bunch of boards and then getting any back.
I'm completely lost here, not gonna lie. So all I know is I used to be mod for a lot of boards. I had some thoughts about it, and then I left like 10 at a time or something like that once.
Jesus.
Yeah, I kept my like 29 or something. I built up a bit. I got like 35, and I had one of those moments again, and I left everything except for 2 boards. It was awesome.
Nice.
Basically, all the boards I ended up moderating were like dead, and the only reason I was mod was because I either asked for it because I needed to fix stuff,
Mm-hmm.
or because like I was the only active person or something. I don't remember. I got mod for a Dora board once because I told the moderator to like fix some stuff up because the board looked horrible. Like I mean, it looked disgusting. And they said they forgot they were mod and gave me mod. It was awesome.
Very cool.
I then left like a week later and gave mod to Jamaican Bacon
Huh.
because he used to be a series mod. Now he's not. Um,
So yeah, says I'm 6 minutes 12 seconds behind, which is fantastic.
hmm,
Honestly, well, right now it says I have like a 12-minute shadow split, so
hmm.
that's good.
That's not even your PB. You had like a 113, right?
No, it was a 114.29.
Hmm. Like I used to mod like over 10 SpongeBob leaderboards, mostly web games, simply because I just want like I used to have a goal to wanting to fix like every SpongeBob leaderboard out there, get like the SpongeBob community together,
Mm-hmm.
which I succeeded in for the most part. And eventually, I thought that it could probably never be done for certain reasons. And then I just like stopped caring about, left some leaderboards, and eventually, with like bringing together the community thing,
Mm-hmm.
um, I I guess I brought together the GBA community a decent bit. Got some leaderboards decently, somewhat active when I was mod for them. Um, fix some stuff up with the GBA games. It was a pretty cool time. The DS games are a lost hope. All the SpongeBob DS games suck a lot. Um, with the PC games, I got every leaderboard to use the PC. Oh, you almost fell there. That would have been hilarious.
I'm
With the PC games, I got like every PC board to link the Discord. I got like every PC game a decent mod. Um, Basically with the PC games, my goal was completely finished, and eventually I just left the Discord because there was quite literally nothing for me to do in there other than like just moderate the Discord. That's literally it. And there were other mods, so I just like said, "All right, see ya." And
I'm out.
yeah, exactly. Like I left a goodbye message in the announcement thing. It looked like people were upset that I was leaving. It was pretty cool. And then GBA PC and corn minus 5 minutes. But there's this guy named Cornbird, right? He plans on running all the SpongeBob games eventually. He was like the owner of the PC Discord. Um, and he created a series hub because Shift Series Hub goes unmoderated.
Huh.
And I could quite literally post anything I want in there. And as long as somebody doesn't tell Shift, it will go in there and never get deleted. And I will never get banned. Like that type of thing, you know?
Yeah, it's just a really healthy Discord that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's inactive, like extremely inactive. And the channels in there don't make sense. Like all the channels in there go to games that already have a Discord server. So Cornbread created smaller games, you know, like a series hub should be.
Mm-hmm.
And so he did, and then I don't know why, but I was the one to go tell people to go link that Discord to their boards. And yeah, I did that a bit. I got the mods in there a bit, and I just left. And yeah, so basically, I did a decent job at getting to get SpongeBob community. Will I get credit for it? Probably not. Will Cornbread? Probably. And yeah. And then what's next? With Phineas and Ferb, I always wanted to do more with them. But like Phineas and Ferb is my idea of like the perfect community. Like there's quite literally nothing for me to fix there.
Mm-hmm.
Like my only contribution to them was getting the multi-game board to be added, fixing up some themes on some boards. That's quite literally it. Everything else was basically perfect. Uh,
Mm,
However, I wasn't really interested in running most of the games, so I was basically one thing. It was my problem. I
yeah.
just didn't like the games. They were good games, but I just wasn't interested in them.
Yeah.
With Fairly Odd Parents, though, I told you to fix the Shadow Showdown board, and I got mod for every other leaderboard. So if there is something to fix, I can just do it, or I can complain to you to do it, unless it's like about the auto splitter or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Because we can all complain about that collectively, but I don't think it'll ever actually get changed because Earl doesn't like the idea of that changing.
some mystery told me they brought it up in the group chat. You, Rebel, and Jamaican, and some mystery said they don't like it, and Earl said to keep it or something. Is this true?
Something
Like
along
not
those.
exactly like that, but something along that. You know.
Yeah, it was like basically just bringing up why we shouldn't change it. Even though literally all of us were like, we have grown distant from this game because none of us want to use it. Oop, that's not good. Well, well, I tried. At least this time I don't have to jump down to get more bananas. I hate the banana gun so much. Or banana launcher, whatever it's called.
like like you wanna know part of my ideology of moderating boards?
What is?
So like you know how I just create categories, right? And they sit empty, right?
Yeah.
You see, my ideology is people who run the game will be interested in those. So they'll submit a run, you know, free world record, that type of stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And for the most part, it's worked almost every time. That's what I used to do with Bikini Bottom Chess. And look at that game. It's never seen 0 active runners. It's all the least it's been at was 1 since it's been board came out. With other games, it succeeded for a bit, but was never too successful. There was one game that I became a moderator for. I promised there would be at least 5 active runners. There was 3 because of new categories I created.
Mm.
So I didn't fully complete my goal, but I got active runners in a game that had 0, and that was pretty cool. I even got someone who's never ran the game before to do a run of it. That was pretty cool. by making a category. Like I see. I'm pretty cool. Um,
Literally
is
just the
that for other
best.
boards? Exactly what I'm saying. I got some other category. I did that with other boards too, but I don't remember it right now because I don't know. I just don't care about those boards, and I'm not mod for them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm. Oh yeah. Also, it usually doesn't work for multi-game boards because multi-game boards just aren't popular. So single game boards, yeah, you can do that. Multi-game boards, yeah, probably don't.
Yeah.
However, yeah. So what else? What else? Oh yeah, and you know how some mods have the ideology of don't create the category until someone submits a run of it.
Mm-hmm.
I see their point because like empty boards look bad, but to me at least, I just won't be interested in doing a run unless it's already a category created. Unless I just really want it to become a category, so I just do a run for it to be created. But I would have more motivation to do it if it was already created. You know, like you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I
Why are you
mean,
going elevator?
because I didn't get the extras, or I didn't get the video.
Oh, nice save, nice save.
I'm doing this out of order that I did it last time. So yeah, that's. It was looking like a 105-ish run. Ish? Something like that.
After you lower the gates for the bridge, is the elevator always there?
If you activate it, yeah. You have
I'll
to
keep
step.
that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. It doesn't activate until you step on it, so you gotta do that first. But then, yeah, it goes the entire time. These splits are gonna be fucked up since I. Like, the best is not gonna mean a damn thing. Yeah, we're just gonna skip that. Yeah, it should be like a. Should be around a 105, I think.
Like, to me, if I create a category, even though there's no runners for it, eventually someone will submit a run to it. Like, there's a board I'm not mod for anymore. It's a SpongeBob DS game.
Mm-hmm.
And I created a tutorial category, and I left the board. And that game got 2 runners after I left the board and created that category for the tutorial. And like the game's like 2 hours or something. No, it's like an hour and 17 minutes for 3 challenges category, which was
Mm-hmm.
created before I was there. 80%, no one knows how long it is. With the tutorial, wait, I know this guy. But for the tutorial, I created the category because it was 2 minutes, and I left the board, and it has 2 runners now. I also created difficulty subcategories. All 3 of them have a run in them for the tutorial. As you can see, I did the right thing. As always, of course, because I'm the best, right?
The best.
Yeah. Uh,
Possible
let me
time
look at
save
the other
10 minutes,
boards.
32 seconds on Shadow. Pog.
Exactly. Let me look at some games I ran just to think about this. Um, oh, I forgot I deleted a lot of runs. Okay. Um, uh, oh, okay. So there's another SpongeBob game that was a web game. It's called like, Bikini Bottom Beat Up or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. At the time there was only a 100% category. I asked for mod of it or something, and then I created the newbie category and champ category. Newbie has the most runs. Champ has the same amount of runs as 100%. Because champ mode is hard. Okay, champ mode is hard. I created an IL board too. Nobody's done that.
Yeah.
um, let's see. Okay.
Pog.
Okay. I think that's it for the SpongeBob web games. GG.
Thank you for the GGs.
For GBA.
Mm.
Hmm. Revenge of the Flying Dutchman GBA was a lost cause. Legend of the Lost Spatula, kind of a lost cause, but I created Passive 1%. Someone ran the category, and then I started disagreeing with the entire ideology of Passive percent, so I moved that to the AI board.
Fight well, but to no avail. My TV magic is broadcasting Shadow TV to the ends of the earth, and the power of the royal jewel is making it real, all real. Now, shadows will drag you people behind them through the dirt.
Poggers. Alright. I gotta show that it's a legitimate run that I actually got the videos.
Battle for Bikini Bottom GBA is a lost cause. A lot of the SpongeBob GBA games are kind of a lost cause. With the DS games, most of them suck. But versus the big one, I got a runner for that. 2 runners, actually. Surf and Skate DS, I was the only one who ran that. Then I deleted my run, so now it shows no runners. Let's go.
Dun, 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 dun,
With
dun.
the SpongeBob PC games,